Waveline, presented by Ocean Lending. Thanks for checking in with the Waveline. I'm your host, James Edwards. I'm here with Rio. He is one of our professional loan officers here. Rio, how you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks for joining us. I wanted to give all of our viewers out there a little perspective on some of the people that work here at Ocean Lending. I wanted you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, of course. My name is Rio Inomoto. I'm a mortgage professional with Ocean Lending about over 2 years now. It's a very good community, as well as the organization that we're working with. Just a little bit about me that I want to kind of talk to about is my story is a little bit different too here. Now, I grew up in a small town in Tokyo, Japan, right?
Ah.
And then by the time that I was in high school, we moved to Los Angeles, California here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to start from scratch, right?
Big culture shock, right? Everything's brand new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
New life, new language, new country, everything new,
Did you
right?
know English before that, or did you have to learn it when you got here?
No, maybe hello and Disneyland.
Because your language is, there's no accent whatsoever. You speak perfect English.
So I'm going to get to that, why it has been who I am, became who I am today, right?
Right.
So during these difficult teenage years, so imagine your teenagers just throwing into a different new country here, right? I had a support, guidance, right? Even I had action plans from my parents to be successful. But not only that, the one main key factor for becoming who I am today is probably because new friends, right, that I made, even teachers and, my friends' parents that actually support me to be a best version because they understand someone who doesn't understand and diving into some new thing.
Right.
You need a support.
Support group. Yeah, that's really important.
Right.
All the people that influence you.
So I think those memories is really let my love of being, helping others, really giving back to the community. Because now you realize in America, there's a lot of homeowners.
Right.
And then homeowners today, they could have been one of the reason I am here today.
Right.
So my professional job is just giving back to the community for those memories created.
I guess the old Zig Ziglar said, you can have anything you want as long as you help everyone else get what they want.
Right. I got lucky, right? Because when I came in here, I'm just kind of following the herd and trying to, become who I am and survive.
Right.
But those guys were willing to give me and help me with the guidance. So now it's time for me for second half of my life is to just give back and help people.
Very cool. Very cool. You've explained a lot of different things that make you different than a lot of people. What else would you say makes you different as a loan officer compared to a lot of other people out there?
Yeah. So a lot of times, like we mentioned about like big lenders versus Ocean Lending, for instance, like for us, we have tools that we could be able to help clients with credit, income. And I think a lot of people, they don't dig deeper and then they don't go to the extra mile to help people.
Right.
Of course, if the person qualify, is very easy process because mortgage is very, very easy, right? Because we do the heavy lifting.
Right.
But you want to go to the extra mile where what if the person doesn't qualify?
Right.
Right. That's kind of the big question.
Yeah, and a lot of people think the mortgage process is easy. We make it look easy, but it's just like, a dentist makes pulling a tooth out easy. It's
exactly.
You got to go with a professional. So
Right. And then I think a lot of times when people get turned down, a lot of loan officers these days, they're heavily volume shop, right? So they're taking as much as clients as possible during this busy season. So I think for my experience, those people get kind of left behind, the older knows, and they don't know what action plans that they need to take.
They don't usually draw them a roadmap of where do you go from here. Yes, you don't qualify today, but there is a way to get qualified maybe in a month, 2 months, 3 months from now. That's what makes us different here at Ocean Lending.
Yeah, and that's something I try to provide because you guys provide all the tools for me to actually utilize. And then I help the person who's you maybe know today, but when, rather than just I'm sorry.
That's awesome. What do you think is one of the main key factors here at Ocean Lending that makes, a lot of the people that work here go that extra mile?
I believe when it comes down to work, people kind of focus too much on kind of work and income and all these things. But especially here, I think is the family mindset.
Culture.
The culture
Yeah.
is very different. And I pride on that, right? As the immigrant that I mentioned about me, right? And those are already going an extra mile because
Right.
most places are franchise brick and mortar setup,
Right.
which basically they're cut and dry numbers. But like I am here talking to you today and be able to explain who and why I'm here, you're already going an extra mile. So I'm not doing anything new. You're doing it. Right.
Right.
So
Right. If there's anything that you want to tell all the listeners out there, is there anything else that you want them to know about you or Ocean Lending, or just that they should just know in general before we sign off for the day?
no, yeah, of course. I mean, whether it's a purchase or refinance, I know it's really scary for, to talk to, loan officers. We just talk about yes and no's and right.
Right.
But for us, it's great because it's free consultation. If it's yes, we could get you right into the door. If no, at least I will give you the guide or action plan. So then we could turn the no to yes. And then that's really the difference of me and then I think Ocean Lending here.
That's awesome. Rio, thank you for joining us here today. That was really, really good information. I think everyone's going to really enjoy that, and we really appreciate it.
Of course, anytime.
For more information, please reach out to us at www.oceanlending.com.